And now on the tee, from West Palm Beach, Florida, the 2018 PGA champion, Brooks Koepka.
Let's take a look at Top Tracer, presented by Michelob Ultra. Just a little left of where he wanted it, but that should not be a problem.
Brooks has kept it in that first cutter rough. Kind of a lucky break in the past. This could be very unlucky.
That is not the shot that he was hoping for, and not the start that he wanted.
Print shoes there.
Well, there you go. So that is the putt for par. See that index finger of the right hand down the shaft. One of the few people use that method. And there you go. All of a sudden that lead has shrunk to 6. And in just a moment, with Harold Varner standing over that birdie effort, it could shrink to 5. So give us a good idea of the heartbeat and the mind of Brooks Koepka. And that just as fortunate to skate through there. Now Brooks have to protect against a flyer here.
Plays a full club up this hill here.
Hey, that's it. No one's coming back here.
See how it carries on to this final round and final group of this major championship. Good roll.
Safely in for his 4. Predominantly moves the ball from left to right. Did he overdo this draw? No, it's perfect. It's on the green, and that is a wonderful shot by our leader.
That's exactly what he needed on a hole that's playing. Basically half the players are bogeying it.
Well, let's take another look at this swing, Steve. Great backswing. Flighting that ball, holding on to that shot, trying to prevent the wind from getting it and moving it too far.
Yeah, when you're into the wind like that, the solidity of the strike is so important. I can't remember a great world-class, top-of-the-world player ever having an idiosyncrasy like that.
Well, Ben Crenshaw had a little bit of an over-the-top move, as did Bobby Locke.
Attaboy, Brooksy!
Expecting it to move to his right, and it doesn't. Actually moves to the left. That's the property releasing down that way, and from 4 feet for par. And he's in. Let's take a look at Top Tracer, presented by Michelob Ultra. And Steve, he's going with the 3-wood here.
I think that's a great play. He's taken driver the last 3 days, where his target had to be too far left. That should be perfection.
And there it is, just trundling down the hill in the center of the fairway.
I think while he searches for his, Koepka's just going to go ahead and play. 208 yards to the hole. Even with this elevation, I cannot imagine this being much more than a 7-iron. Just blitz it.
And by the way, that is the place to be. One eagle on this hole today. Can Brooks make it a second? No, but
I thought he made an interesting comment to Claude Harmon III.
yeah.
He said, I'm going out there, I'm going to play the sensible shot, I'm going to play the smart shot, and I'm going to try not to leave that 2, 3, 4 footer for pars. It's not going to that I'm going to play defensively. It's just that I'm going to play a little smarter and a little more sensible.
It kind of reminds me of the round of golf that Webb Simpson played at the Players when he had a very big lead.
I think the players are going to have to be fortunate when they finally make their mind up and get ready to strike the shot. Do I have the wind gauged correctly?
They haven't played a practice round with this wind yet, and that one there goes into the thick rough, but it'll be, I think, far enough up there.
Get back into your game. Now, Koepka, big tee shot.
That from 141.
That was a really thick lie right there.
Oh, he got fortunate to carry the bunker, but it is fast through the green.
No worse than 2 under by day's end. Now, Koepka going a little more upstairs than I thought, but still nicely done.
Brooks for his par from 3 feet.
He has not been afraid to go ahead and just take the straighter line, pour it in just like that.
Wind is right to left. You can see it over there on the right-hand side.
Oh, my.
And that was hit hard. And now, did it avoid the thick stuff?
Tough holes that you played. Now Koepka, left-hand rough.
Oh, that's 2 fortunate breaks. Again, does it hit his ball? Oh!
You know, he just makes a lot of the right decisions. You know. Now Koepka, just be a little careful with this one going down the hill. And that's all he was going to try to do when he had a putt 20 feet on the PGA Tour.
Okay, par for our leader. He was hoping to get to 1 or 2 under after 6. Instead, he's at even, but carries a 5-shot lead.
In that direction like there.
Yeah. Looks like he's got the shape that he started enough.
That's my line.
And there you go. Well done, Picasso. Painted a good picture for us. Brooks now from 175 yards.
But see how quickly the decision was made, and now the ball's in the air. That quick.
And in the air, near the flag. Just misjudging the wind a bit, and a little surprising it landed that softly. This from 45 feet.
Last couple of days he's come up short a lot, but that is perfect pace right there.
Well, and that's what he talked about. You alluded to it. That's what he needs to do. Continue just roll off pars.
See the whole location. Got that big tree right on the corner.
Boy, this looks good. And it is.
Sensible.
To your point, 20 feet past the hole and just left of it.
If the pace is good and it catches a hole, great, but you're just looking to hit greens and 2-putt and move on.
Just a little less pace than it would have been
But the beauty of that,
it's another one of those.
He's back up the hill.
Another one of those foot and a half.
Maybe a foot longer than this that horseshoed on him. Other than that, everything else has gone into the center of the hole.
And aiming it just off the edge of that bunker. And that's exactly what he was trying to do, Billy.
Is that pretty? I mean, just exactly how he drew it up in his mind.
Yep.
All of a sudden, our defending champion is defending much earlier. He doesn't like that one, though. Does not like it. Trying to hit a little bleeder in there, a little left to righter.
Top 5 player in the world. And everybody went, what? This guy says I'm the most confident player in the world. And they go, yeah, he is.
2 putts would be good from here.
From 54 feet, and this looks like exquisite pace. Are you kidding me?
Again, there's 9 holes with a bogey on the opening hole, a 2-putt birdie on the par 5 fourth. Other than that, it was pretty much a stress-free opening 9.
And everybody thought, quite frankly, 2 hours ago, after they watched the first hole, oh, we got a chance now. Brooks just said, hey, hold on. Everybody, sit back down. It's okay.
25, 26, close to 30 mile per hour.
And let's take a look at Top Tracer presented by Michelob Ultra.
Wow.
That is what we call blisterine.
That's perfect. Now, he's bogeyed this whole last 2 days, but
Yep.
totally different wind direction. He's certainly going to let it fall a little bit to the right. Asking for it to be good. I guess it was be good.
And now Koepka, 2.5 feet for his birdie to get to 13 under par and stretch the lead. We had talked about it before, that 4-shot lead. Can he get it to 5? Yes, sir. There you go. And now 1 under on his round today after opening with a bogey. He sees a driver here.
Well, you can see the wind now up to 12 mile per hour. That's got to get right. That's got to get a little right.
And the wind is not in his favor. Get over the bunker.
Players unnecessary.
As we go back to our featured group coverage, Brooks Koepka, who drove it into the fairway bunker, just getting out of it. You got to account for.
You don't bring that front bunker into play at all. But he pulled. Oh my.
Well, that's 3 shots, Billy, that have just cleared the bunker.
That was not what I anticipated right there.
No. Putting from right around 25 feet, maybe 30.
Slow down.
Settle.
Slow down.
Settle.
That's exactly what he didn't want to do. Well, if he makes it, he goes back to even par for the day,
Yep.
minus 12 for the championship. The fact that Dustin Johnson bogeyed this hole, it would just take it to a 4-shot lead. I think it's important, but not extremely important, but it's just kind of that little extra push that you were talking about. Now, Koepka. That was a little too far right.
And I think, I got to be honest, I think that, it kind of looked like when he came through there, he held on to that a little bit. And I think one of the reasons is because of what he just saw Harold do. Look at that wind gust, 25 miles an hour.
Oh.
He just hacked it out. from 50 yards. Okay.
Smart, safe.
This green reading is presented by SoFi. Can he keep it in the cone? He's got it in the cone. It's shifting to the right. Is it going to come back? No! And that will be his second bogey in a row. This thing gets to 3, and we've got a conversation. Look at that wind right back into his face. And that is left and going left.
Whoa, how's that moving left?
That's left of left.
You see that?
The important thing is he kept it short of the bunker. So, given the fact that he's got any kind of lie at all, he ought to be able to push it up onto the putting surface.
Oh, it's up in the air, just short of the green. He's making a mess of this. This is from 84 feet. Almost 20 of it is fringe. Easy to hit this past.
That's pretty good.
That's really good. Still. There you have it. He thought that was going to move to his left. And I always feel, you know, when I watch a guy like Harold Varner putt before me and he leaves it that far short, it just gives me an idea that coming in that direction, it might be a little bit uphill. I'm going to keep that one in the cup. We got a tournament right now, and this one isn't in. Okay, it is now. That's 3 bogeys in a row.
Yardage of this shot is somewhere around 160, 165 yards. That's got to go. That's got to go.
It did go.
It went right through the wind.
Well, that wind laid down.
He had to have caught a long.
All right, a 2-shot lead. Brooks Koepka behind the green. Ooh. Downwind.
Having to go upstairs with this. And kill all the speed on this putt.
See it in his face.
And plenty left on that.
Yeah,
one. This is to maintain the lead.
4 feet 2 inches. Okay. We were all a little nervous, but his 4th bogey in a row, and all of a sudden, this lead is down to 1.
He needs a birdie on this hole.
He needs to see some positive stuff. The wind coming out of the left, which should be favorable for his cut shot.
Well, that may be the best tee shot he's hit on this inward 9.
Sit, sit, sit.
That's good. That's good.
And there you go.
And he's got an angle. Stellar tee shot right here. I mean, you're looking right down the throat of the flagstick.
To this front hole location, wind to the right, and he played it wisely to the right-hand side, but he's missed the bowl. There's a little bowl right there, a little ridge. Look at the amount of break that exists here, and this green reading is presented by SoFi.
Oh, you got to take that white line. You have to take it up there.
Or maybe more. You got to be really careful here. He's going right in the middle of this.
You got to go up top. You got to. But.
And he's got a little work left, too. Got to tell Ricky he's got to move. Here we go. We got a little worm cam outside the hole. And it's in. And the 4. 2-shot lead with 3 holes to play.
He's actually looking a little more right than what I think.
Let's take a look at Top Tracer, presented by Michelob Ultra.
This is good. This is good.
This is great.
When the lead shrunk to 1, now all of a sudden he hits the 2 best drives. Went a little bit from the right. That's got to get out. Okay.
All right.
Underneath the hole, putting up the hill.
Smart play.
Just fine.
This is when I teach. When he got done with that round of golf on Sunday, he made every putt he looked at, and they asked him in the interview room, how was the putting? He said, I smelled the train. Well, now Brooks Koepka from 50 feet.
Well, all you want to do is cruise this up there in the circle of trust.
You bet.
It's got to slow down, doesn't it?
Just a little bit outside that circle, maybe 3 feet.
That's the circle of friendship. A little this to keep a 3-shot lead.
All right. So safely in and a 3-shot lead he now has with 2 to play.
Definitely set up to let this ball drift right. Too strong a wind to fight.
Can't believe that it didn't move to the right, but it's good now.
Yeah, he was actually disappointed that it didn't move as well.
Yep. Birdie putt on the way. It's got to go. Billy, this has got to go.
This locks it up.
Oh, he left the blade open. It's not locked up. They will get on him for this. Making a double bogey here is not a hard thing to do, and this one's not in yet.
No. This will drop him back to -8.
All right. So he heads to the last hole with a 2-shot lead, and quite frankly, I think he's kind of embarrassed by that. You got to find the fairway here. You got to avoid a double bogey.
When it meant the most is when he drove it the best.
This is left. He's got to get lucky.
That may have
gone into that bunker. Exactly right. Slug it out of there. Look at that. You can see 1 foot in and 1 foot out. And that was really unfortunate. Back into play. And all of a sudden, this 2-shot lead is a lot closer than it appears. On the green and 2 putts. And he will have defended his PGA Championship, but it's not over yet.
Up the hill, 20 feet, into the wind, taking it in low.
Oh, yeah. Classy shot. He will most certainly get down in 2 on that. Brooks Koepka from 5 feet 10 inches for his par. And the 101st PGA Championship. There it is. There's your champion.
How about that emotion right there out of Brooks Koepka?
They both know how hard that was. That was anything but easy. It was anything but easy for both of them. But it's over now. Shaking the hand of PGA professional Chip Essig.